PCI, I'm Karina McMillan, and this is the news for March 2026. Well, March brings spring, but February's record snowfall amounts are making sure it feels like winter will never end. But spring break is on the horizon, and it will be here before we know it. This year's spring break kicks off on Friday, March 27th, and runs right into April, with Good Friday falling on the break and students returning back to classes on Easter, Monday, April 6th. PCI has been seeing a lot of changes this past year, from new single-use washrooms to fresh new paint throughout the school. There's been a lot of positive feedback. Stay tuned for more exciting upgrades coming to our school. PCI Channel 1 will keep you updated on some exciting new changes on the way. Well, the PCI ice fishing team is once again competing in the Manitoba High School Ice Fishing Championship on March 10th this year. Last year, the team did very well and the weather was ideal. This is a full-day event on Lake Winnipeg, and best of luck to our team. And if you're looking to get active and beat your winter cabin fever, PCI has many spring sports starting up this month. Soccer, lacrosse, baseball, and softball are all getting started with preseason indoor practices. If you're interested, stay tuned to the announcements for details. But one spring indoor sport is in a category of its own, badminton. PCI Channel 1's Max Johnson caught up with one of the varsity players to find out more.
Hey PCI, I'm here with Magnus Lindy, here to ask him a few questions about badminton this year. Hey Magnus.
Hey Max.
So, how did you get into badminton?
Well, I first started in middle school and I wanted to try as many sports as I could, and badminton really spoke to me as a really all-around athletic sport.
What are you looking forward to this season?
I'm really looking forward to honing my skills and just all around getting more athletic and prepared for as many sports as I can.
So what are you playing exactly in badminton?
This year I'm looking forward to doing some mixed doubles, really getting on a team and working together, and something different. I usually do singles, but I think mixed doubles will be a good change for me.
So when does badminton season start?
It starts really soon and it runs pretty deep into May.
Thanks for the interview. Back to you.
Thanks, Max. And speaking of sports, the 2026 Winter Olympic Games wrapped up recently with some very notable accomplishments for Team Canada. Hockey, in particular, was one of the most popular sports to watch among PCI students. PCI Channel 1's Jackson Olson and Jackson Plett sit down with special guest PCI St. Jazzy Botterill to talk hockey.
Hey PCI, welcome to our Olympic Hockey Recap edition of Sports Desk. I'm Jackson Plett, and joining me is my co-host Jackson Olson and special guest Jazzy Botterill. Hey guys.
Hey Jackson.
Hello. So Jazzy, what was your biggest takeaway from the Olympics this year, especially in hockey?
Honestly, it was just such an amazing game, being able to see everybody go back and forth, being able to assess the play, see the difference between hockey and ringette. It is a lot different, and a lot more skill, a lot different skills are needed in each game, and honestly, it was very entertaining.
Jackson, what do you think?
It was obvious the North American teams were very dominant. I thought they both were. I thought all teams were amazing. Every team put up a good fight, unsuspectingly. And I thought it was one of the best Olympics by far.
Specifically, what were your thoughts on? Let's start with the men's gold hockey game with Canada and the States. Jackson.
Connor Hellebuck played out of his mind. I think he won that game for Team USA. I think Canada outplayed them 5-on-5. They played a lot of better hockey, got more shots to the net. And just some missed opportunities and missed chances. And, I thought there was a missed call at the end of the game, but, that's my opinion. And then Jack Hughes with a beautiful shot in overtime to seal it. It was a great game.
I definitely agree. Canada had, I think it was almost double the shots as the United States. They played a way better 5-on-5 game, 200-foot game, and when it comes to 3-on-3 in overtime, which is something we'll get to later, it's just a whole new game, because in 3-on-3 it's much more it's a coin toss,
3-on-3, you got your speed guys against your speed guys, and like you said, it's a coin toss, right? Mm-hmm. You get possession, and if you can hold on to possession, you got a good shot at winning that game.
So both Canada's teams, the men's and women's, both had some big injuries. Specifically, their captains Crosby and Poulin both suffered injuries in the tournament. Do you think that maybe without those injuries, Team Canada can win gold in both men's and women's?
They look like they hurt for like overall, but all it takes is just one injury on one good strong player. It's whether it's your captain or assistant captain or anybody on the team. All it takes is one injury and one person not being able to play, and everybody else gets more tired. Everybody else has to adapt to that, and if they are one of the stronger members, then everybody else has to pick up the slack for that, and it completely changes the game.
Yeah, and it's especially not fun for somebody like Crosby, who that could have been his last Olympics of his career. And I hope he's back in 4 years, and I hope he has one more push, because I don't think that he wants to end his Olympic career on a silver medal. But he's getting up there in age, and who knows if he'll get to play again, and maybe his last Olympics was an injury, and that's it for him.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So speaking of women's hockey, the PWHL has picked up a lot of momentum in the past couple years, and they're doing something in Winnipeg coming up here, doing a town takeover. What are your thoughts on the PWHL and women's hockey and how it's grown? Jackson?
Yeah, I mean, like the expansion of women's hockey and how it's like grown, it's really amazing. Like it's great to see that women are getting more involved. Like Jazzy said, how it used to be such a men-dominated sport, and now it's women are starting to play, and you see more and more women and more PWHL teams forming. It's great for the game.
What are your thoughts that need to change in the Trojans organization to make us better next year?
I think we did a lot of stuff right. We just need to bring more intensity to practice. And one thing that we could add, that could do better, is going to the weight room as a team. I feel like some of the kids, we could always be stronger. There's no shame in being stronger, being faster, hitting harder, skating faster. There's no shame in going to the weight room, spending like an hour of your time.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Well, guys, I think that's all I have for you. Any last thoughts on the Olympics or your hockey seasons this year?
Not too much. Just it's been really entertaining for every game. Everybody is playing so well every game and putting in the effort. It's amazing being able to see the outcomes from that, being able to win some games.
Jackson, any last thoughts?
I mean, yeah, just the expansion of hockey throughout Canada and throughout the world. How the game's growing. Like you said, Slovakia beating Finland. So it's great to see that hockey's growing.
Yeah, it definitely is. Well, if that's all you guys have, that's all I have. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys. And you can watch more of that podcast episode on our PCI Channel 1 YouTube channel. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any new content. Well, that's it for March of 2026 news. We'll see you next time.